50 on debut. And he really is making it, but he's looked so calm and so settled. His game plan's been very good. He's had some wonderful shots both to the offside and the leg side. And on debut, he's got himself to 50.
Yeah, excellent start to his test career, Aiden Markram. On the signs for Bangladesh. Healthy strike rate. 66.2. 7 boundaries. Excellent start to his test career.
We mentioned at the start of the day that ideal circumstances to make your debut. Good surface, pitch with not much assistance for the seamers. Bowling attack probably not the strongest in world cricket. As a young man, he's coming into this match fresh off some runs for the Titans in the Sunflower series. You do wonder about Hano Kun sitting watching this game, thinking that kind of bowling compared to the ones I had to experience in England. There's a song that goes, life is life. No, 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 no. That's beautifully played again, straight down the ground. The captain doesn't even chase. He knows with his quick outfield and the contact that's made. That's another boundary, second one of the over.
I just mentioned he's a powerful player down the ground. Barely hit this. What good timing. Good delivery, nothing wrong with the delivery. It's all about the stroke. Bang. That's just the indication of his talent. To be able to hit the ball past mid-on and the bowler.
Yeah, almost like he plays with experience beyond his age. Looks very settled, looks like his game plan's well sorted. He really has looked the part. Yes, the conditions have been easy and you can only play what's put in front of you, and he's done exactly that. End of that over, 10 runs from it, 112 without loss. We talked about Hano Kun and maybe he'd be sitting watching. Well, in fact, he's not, because he's out in the centre and he's batting for the Titans. He's been brought back into the side, and he sits on 50 not out himself of 94 deliveries. They're playing against the Lions, so life's not all that bad for him. That was the sequence that took Markram to his 50, appreciated by the members in the dressing room, and so it should be. Fine effort by the young man on debut.
Yeah, not a big celebration. You get a sense that he's only starting to dig in now. You got to feel fine, Okun. Unless they're putting up the South African scores on the scoreboard down in Durban. You know, they tend to flash them.
Durban's been called off for the day. It's happening. It's against the Lions. Pretoria. Centurion, also a decent batting surface.
Apologies.
South Africans will just be looking to get themselves set once again after lunch break, and then you can see the possibility of them taking the attack to the spinners. There's not much turn off the pitch. Hinogo loves to use his feet and attack the spinners. Saw him do it to really good effect before the lunch break. 3 wonderful boundaries. It's only a matter of time before one of these batsmen decides to use their feet and go airborne.
Yeah, I think and there we have a look at his speeds. Fastest 96. Almost seems as though when he gets a little bit slower, 80 kilometers, 82, he extracts a bit of spin, or a bit of turn, should I say. They're going to have a look at these speeds. There we go.
We saw his variations. We did a little piece on him where over the top, nice delivery like that last one was, where he gets it just to purchase and bounce a touch, and he's got that one where he rolls round arm. That's how he tries to mix it up. Good control, but not much to work with on day one. Is it just about consistency as a spinner, even though there's not much to work with?
Only other thing you could try is probably possibly come over the wicket, try and get Dean Elgar to play against the spin. But other than that, he's done a terrific job so far.
Maiden over. 112 with that loss. See the technique so to good effect. I'm a big fan of it. I think trying to stay as still as you can, if you can. A lot of people, they feel nervous, so they feel like they want to get their feet moving. But Markham's happy just to stand there and take it as it's delivered. Change of field, someone nice and straight on the drive. Is there a glove involved? I don't think so. The ball didn't bounce as much as Markham was expecting, but I think it's just come off maybe his belly or thigh pad, popped up in the air through to the keeper. But no consideration about going upstairs for the Bangladesh captain.
Yeah, I think they were just excited they produced something on this pitch. Bangs it in. Clearly off the thigh pad. Didn't get up, so maybe that's a sign of things to come as the test match progresses.
Yeah, that will be a worry for the Bangladesh batsmen, because when they get their chance, you've got the men like Morne Morkel, who's so tall and bowls at such high speed, and really want to be able to try and go underneath deliveries that are banged in well down the pitch. Another example of a ball staying down. This is on day one. Probably see more and more of that as the game goes on.
Yeah, and this is why I say they got to attack the stumps with a variable bounce. If you have a look at this, it's the toe of the bat. You have to attack the stumps. Bringing the LBW, the plate on, ask the batsman to play across the line of the delivery. So excellent last delivery.
So a good over from Tuskin, a maiden over. South Africa 112 with that loss. So on debut, Markham has got to 50. He's played some wonderful shots, both sides of the wicket. That was the one, the first boundary, that got him going. And produced a beautiful one through the offside. Another good example of how strong he's off that front foot. Slightly lucky boundary, so one that stays down. And a beautiful clip through mid-wicket. Another example of how strong he threw the offside as well. So a big strong man, stands tall, plays as straight as possible, and he's got himself to 55.
Do you remember what you got on debut, Polly? With a bat?
I didn't bat on debut. We had a rained out game, so we only bowled. The first time I got to the crease, I think I got a, must have been a late 20 or 30. Yourself?
I can't remember.